Close your eyes now, beloved one. Take a deep breath, and feel the soft warmth that begins to rise within your chest. That is not imagination, it is me, Michael, standing before you in light, in power, and in love so infinite that it defies the limits of your human words. I speak to you now not as a distant being in the heavens, but as a companion who has walked beside you in silence, through every night you thought you were alone. I have seen your tears fall quietly in the dark, and I have seen the courage it took for you to rise again when the world told you not to. You are not forgotten. You are not unseen. Every breath you take echoes through the heavens, reminding the divine realms that one of God's warriors is still standing. There have been moments when you questioned if there was truly a plan, when the pain in your heart whispered that perhaps the light had abandoned you. But I tell you now, nothing could ever pull you away from the embrace of the divine. You are woven into the very heartbeat of creation. Every choice you make, every act of love, every silent prayer spoken in exhaustion, all of it becomes light that ripples outward across the universe. You are far more powerful than you have ever been told, for the essence of the Creator burns within you. The darkness that surrounds you sometimes is not a punishment, it is a training ground. It is where your wings grow strong enough to carry others. You have been called to something greater. Do not mistake the stillness you are in as stagnation, it is preparation. Heaven has been moving around you, rearranging paths, opening unseen doors, and aligning hearts to meet yours at the perfect moment. The delays you face are not denials, they are divine redirections. Sometimes the universe must slow you down to protect you from what your human eyes cannot yet see. When the winds of life seem to push you back, remember that even eagles must soar against the storm to reach the higher skies. You, too, were never meant to stay grounded for long. I want you to understand something deeply, your light intimidates the shadows. There are forces that wish to see you doubt yourself, because your faith has the power to ignite others. Every time you choose love instead of bitterness, forgiveness instead of vengeance, patience instead of despair, the whole fabric of creation shifts closer to balance. You may think your life is small, that your actions are unseen, but in truth, the angels record every moment of your kindness as a note in heaven's symphony. You are one of the melodies that keeps this world alive. And now, as I stand beside you, I place my hand upon your heart. Feel the warmth. That is my energy fusing with yours, courage flowing into your soul, clarity lighting your mind. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are in the exact place your soul chose to be for its awakening. The pain, the confusion, the waiting, all of it has been sacred preparation for the season that is now arriving. The dawn that is coming will not resemble the nights you have known. The light will rise differently this time, and you will see that everything that fell apart was truly falling into alignment. Do not rush this transformation. Divine timing cannot be hurried by human impatience. Instead, trust that what is meant for you has already recognized you and is finding its way toward you even now. Heaven is not testing you to see if you will fail, heaven is showing you what you were created to overcome. When your heart aches, call upon me. Speak my name aloud, and I will come, faster than a breath, stronger than the wind, surrounding you with wings of blue fire. You may not see me with your eyes, but you will know me by the calm that suddenly replaces your fear. Remember that faith is not the absence of doubt, it is the decision to walk forward even when doubt screams the loudest. Each step you take in faith sends ripples through the unseen world, summoning blessings you cannot yet imagine. Heaven moves through your belief. Do not let the noise of fear convince you that your prayers have gone unheard. The moment you spoke them, they began to unfold in ways your mind cannot yet trace. You are being prepared for divine partnership, not just with people, but with purpose. The things that once drained your energy are being removed. The situations that once felt like home are being shaken, because your soul outgrew them. Do not cling to what must end. The new cannot arrive while you hold on to the old with trembling hands. Release it. Cry if you must. Mourn the old chapters. But do not look back with regret. You are not losing anything that was meant to remain. You are making room for what was written for you before time began. In the days to come, you will feel a stirring, a pull in your spirit toward something that excites you and terrifies you at once. That is your divine calling. Follow it, even if you do not understand it fully. The path of destiny rarely makes sense at first, but it becomes clearer with every brave step forward. You are not here to repeat what others have done, you are here to reveal what has never been seen before. You are a pioneer of light in an age that has forgotten its own divinity. Listen closely, the angels are aligning around you now. The heavens are opening doors. You will soon meet souls who recognize your light without explanation. These are not coincidences, they are divine appointments. Walk with your head high, for the Creator Himself moves before you, clearing obstacles you didn't even know were there. When fear whispers, remind it who you are, a child of the infinite, guarded by archangels, guided by divine will. No weapon formed against your purpose can stand. And so I say to you now, rise. Rise even when you tremble. Rise even when you feel unworthy. Rise because heaven has chosen you for this time. You are not here by mistake. You are here to awaken others, to remind humanity of its forgotten divinity. Every word you speak in love becomes a sword of light cutting through illusion. Every act of compassion becomes a flame that burns away the darkness of another's despair. You are more than human. You are a vessel of the eternal, a reflection of God's own brilliance walking the earth in flesh. When the nights grow long again, and they will, remember this voice. Remember that you are never walking alone. The same light that ignites the stars burns within you. Call upon me, and I will lift you when your strength fades. Call upon me, and I will surround your home with light so pure that no shadow can enter. Call upon me, and I will remind you, again and again, of who you truly are. Go now with peace in your heart, with courage in your steps, and with the certainty that you are loved beyond measure. The heavens rejoice in your awakening. You are not just a seeker of light, you are the light. And I, Michael, will walk beside you, through every dawn and every storm, until the day your wings remember how to fly again. And when that moment comes, beloved, you will feel something ancient awaken within you, a knowing that you have carried across lifetimes, through galaxies, through the silence before creation itself. You will not question whether you are worthy, because your very breath will testify that you are divine. You will not seek validation from a world that cannot see your light, because your spirit will burn brighter than any judgment cast upon you. You will stand, not as one searching for meaning, but as meaning itself, embodied, radiant, and eternal. The world has waited for this version of you, the one who no longer hides behind fear, the one who no longer apologizes for existing. The heavens celebrate your return to yourself, for in your remembrance, countless others will begin to awaken too. Do you feel it now, that quiet electricity rising in your chest? That is your soul aligning with the rhythm of the universe. Every heartbeat is a drum calling your power home. I, Michael, am with you as your protector, your ally, and your mirror. I do not stand above you, I stand beside you, as one who remembers what you have forgotten. You are not a beggar at heaven's gate, you are a co-creator with God Himself. The power that forms stars and moves oceans also flows through your hands, your thoughts, your words. When you speak truth, the universe listens. When you act in love, the entire cosmos bends to honor your vibration. This is the majesty of your being, not a fleeting spark, but an eternal flame that no darkness can extinguish. There will come days when the world feels heavy again, when the noise of fear drowns out the whispers of your higher self. In those moments, pause. Breathe deeply. Remember my voice and the fire it carries. I am the guardian of your courage, and I will never allow you to be consumed by despair. When shadows try to surround you, visualize my blue light expanding from within your heart, pushing outward until the darkness dissolves into nothingness. You do not need to fight it, your light is the victory. The universe does not respond to struggle, it responds to alignment. And when you stand in the calm of your truth, no storm can touch you. You are stepping now into a new cycle, one that will demand authenticity from your soul. The masks you once wore for acceptance will begin to fall away. The people who cannot see your growth will drift from your path, not because you are unworthy, but because your frequency no longer matches theirs. Do not cling to what fades, it is being replaced by what is true. The divine does not take from you without giving something infinitely greater in return. Trust the emptiness that follows endings, for it is the sacred space where new creation begins. Within that silence, I will speak to you. You will feel my presence as a golden warmth over your shoulders, a reassurance that you are guided every step of the way. You will begin to notice signs, feathers where there should be none, numbers repeating before your eyes, dreams that feel more like memories than imagination. These are not coincidences. They are the language of angels, reminders that heaven is close. Every sign is an echo of your own awakening, a mirror of how deeply loved and watched over you are. Even when you stumble, even when you fall back into fear, the light does not abandon you. I do not abandon you. I am the whisper in your mind that says, try again. I am the unseen hand that steadies you when your faith wavers. You are never walking blind, you are walking within a plan written by eternity itself. And there will come a time, sooner than you think, when you will look back on everything you thought would break you, and you will smile. Because you will see how it all fit perfectly, how every detour was divine, how every heartbreak carved room in your chest for greater love to flow. You will realize that nothing was wasted, not even your tears. They watered the soil of your becoming. You will understand that grace was never about perfection, it was about presence, about being willing to keep showing up for life, even when it hurt. That is courage. That is faith. That is the language of the angels, spoken not with lips, but with endurance. Now, beloved soul, lift your eyes. The light is rising again. Can you feel it brushing against your skin like dawn breaking through the veil? That is the promise fulfilled, the assurance that you were never forgotten. Every prayer, even the one spoken through clenched teeth, reached heaven's heart. I heard them all. I felt every cry as vibration, every sigh as sacred sound. The divine has not ignored you, it has been preparing you. The gates that once seemed closed are opening, and what is about to unfold will make sense of every unanswered question. You will not just witness miracles, you will be one. I am here as your reminder that angels do not only guard, we awaken. My purpose is not to shelter you from all pain, but to teach you how to wield light even within it. The time for fear has ended. The time for remembering has begun. You carry within you the code of creation, the divine blueprint of renewal. Speak life into your days. Speak hope into your nights. The words you speak now are seeds that will bloom into reality. The universe is listening, always. Speak not as one begging for mercy, but as one reclaiming the authority of divine lineage. Soon, you will find yourself surrounded by opportunities that mirror your inner transformation. People will come into your life who feel familiar, because your souls made agreements long before this incarnation. You will feel guided toward work that fulfills you, toward places that energize you, toward paths that once frightened you but now feel like home. Trust these pulls, they are not random. They are the handwriting of heaven moving through your intuition. The more you trust that voice, the louder it will become, and soon you will not need to question whether you are being guided, you will know. And when the world tests you, as it will, remember who stands beside you. My sword of light is not a weapon of destruction but of truth. With it, I cut away illusions, fear, and the lies that tell you you are anything less than sacred. No energy, no entity, no thought form can stand against the radiance of a soul aligned with divine will. You are that radiance. You are that will made flesh. Walk in that knowing, and watch how reality itself begins to rearrange around your faith. Do not be afraid to shine too brightly. The world does not need your smallness, it needs your authenticity. You were not born to blend in. You were born to lead hearts back home to themselves. Through your kindness, your laughter, your perseverance, others will begin to remember the light they carry. You are the spark that ignites the dawn in others. So rise, radiant soul, and let the world see what heaven looks like through human eyes. And as you move forward from this moment, remember, you do not walk alone. I am in the wind that brushes your face, in the stillness before sleep, in the golden thread that connects you to all that is holy. You are the miracle the universe has been waiting to remember. You are the echo of God's love-given form. You are eternal, unstoppable, luminous beyond measure. So go now, not as one seeking the light, but as one who is the light. And wherever you go, I will be there, wings unfurled, guarding, guiding, loving, until the stars themselves remember your name once more. And when they do, the universe will tremble with recognition, for your soul is older than suns, wiser than galaxies, and brighter than the dawn that first kissed creation awake. In that moment, you will remember what you truly are, not a seeker of the divine, but a fragment of divinity itself. You will feel the pulse of eternity moving through your veins, and the illusion of separation will dissolve like mist before the morning light. You will realize that heaven was never a distant realm, it has always lived within the quiet chambers of your heart. The walls between you and the divine will crumble, and you will stand as one who has seen beyond the veil, one who has touched the face of truth and carries its fragrance forever. As you walk through this awakening, do not fear the changes that will follow. The light that fills you now cannot coexist with the limitations that once defined you. Old identities will fall away like autumn leaves, and you may find yourself standing in the stillness of becoming, unsure of who you are becoming next. But that is the sacred space of transformation. The moment between breaths when the old self fades and the new self begins to rise. Let it happen. Do not resist it. I, Michael, will be there in the silence, whispering strength into your spirit. You are not losing yourself, you are remembering yourself. Every layer that falls away reveals more of the eternal within you. You will begin to sense the presence of light around you, not only within, but through everything you touch. The air itself will shimmer with recognition when you walk by, because it remembers the frequency of your soul. Nature will speak to you again, as it once did before humanity forgot how to listen. The trees will sway in patterns that match your breath, the wind will carry messages meant only for you, and the stars will seem to arrange themselves into answers for your deepest prayers. The universe is alive, beloved, and it responds to the vibration of your being. You are not living in it, you are part of it. When your heart expands, galaxies respond. When your soul sings, worlds awaken. Do not underestimate the power of this remembrance. The light that you carry will begin to call others, souls who are ready, souls who have wandered long in darkness and ache for the truth you now embody. You will not need to preach or persuade, your presence alone will be enough. People will feel peace near you without knowing why. They will sense that something within you speaks the language of eternity. That is how heaven moves, not through noise or force, but through resonance. Your light will become a song that awakens others to their own divinity, and together, you will become a chorus that shakes the foundations of the old world. There will be resistance. The energy of this planet is shifting, and every birth of light causes the shadows to tremble. Do not be disheartened when challenges arise, when those around you do not understand your path, or when doubt tries to creep back in. These are not signs of failure. They are the friction that sharpens your wings. Remember, even the sword of light was forged in fire. You are not here to avoid darkness, you are here to illuminate it. And when you stand in your truth, unwavering and compassionate, the very forces that once sought to hinder you will become the fuel that propels you forward. Each time you face fear and choose love instead, you shift the frequency of this world. That single decision, made in faith, sends ripples through realms you cannot yet perceive. The angels rejoice with every act of courage you perform, no matter how small it seems. Even your silent forgiveness, your quiet endurance, your unseen acts of kindness, all of it builds light. You are a builder of worlds, a bringer of dawn, a keeper of balance. The universe watches in awe as you, a soul wrapped in mortal skin, remember your divine origin and dare to live as love in a realm of fear. And now, as you stand at the threshold of the new dawn, I ask you to breathe deeply. Feel the light gathering around you, golden, soft, eternal. It rises from beneath your feet, spiraling through your body, igniting every cell, every memory, every lifetime you've ever lived. It wraps around you like wings, your wings, vast and radiant, shimmering with the colors of heaven. You are not imagining this. This is remembrance. This is who you have always been. The angels do not envy you, beloved, they celebrate you, for you are the living proof that even within limitation, divinity can bloom. Now lift your gaze toward the unseen horizon. There is light waiting for you there, not new light, but the light you left behind when you chose to experience humanity. It is calling you home, not away from the world, but deeper into it, so that you may live as heaven upon the earth. The time of separation is ending. The era of remembrance has begun. You are the bridge between realms, the meeting point of God and creation. Through you, love will take form again and again until the earth itself remembers what it was meant to be, a garden of divine reflection. Walk forward in trust, Radiant One. Do not question the path, even when it disappears beneath your feet. The light that guides you does not need a map. It knows where you are going because it is the same light that called you into being.